So this got me thinking, is there favoritism in the court? Is it always going to be MNGOMEZULU toned down, while MNISI can also say big words like surreptitiously? MNGOMEZULU said colluding. Nisi said surreptitiously, fabricating, according, and Baloyi, guess what? Both mean the same thing, that the state is up to no good, doing no good. So why did MNGOMEZULU get the beating? Stay tuned. Watch the two. Let me know in the comment section what you think the differences are. Is it because MNGOMEZULU carries himself with more characteristic and MNISI is more firm? I don't know. I truly don't. But the two words mean the same, but the results were different. Let me know.
That is not it, my lord. Most certainly, that is definitely not it. The colonel himself said that is an instruction. He never said it's a guideline. He said it's an instruction. And he said if that instruction is not complied with, that constitutes an irregularity. Those are his words. I don't know where the state gets this phrase guideline from. And it is wrong for the state to ever suggest to a witness that he thinks that this witness would not be in a position to answer that question, because he's not in the mind of the witness, unless the state surreptitiously is telling this witness that, tell this advocate that you are not in a position to answer that question. That is very unfair, my lord. It's very unfair. That is unheard of from a court official to suggest to a witness to answer a particular question in a particular way.
Searching of a suspect constitute an irregularity, or failure to search a suspect constitute an irregularity. If my learned friend can produce something in writing that says failure to search a suspect is an irregularity.
Thank you, my lord. That is an instruction there. The colonel is an instruction.
You are surreptitiously suggesting to this witness how to answer.
No, that is not the position. We raised an objection to say that it's an unfair question. What counsel is now saying really is beside the point. I don't see what is the...
That is my concern, my lord. I don't understand the basis of that objection itself. Because I am saying to this witness, look, on the basis of the fact that you are saying a failure to search a suspect when he's being arrested, it's a violation of the order or the instruction that is there in the South African Police Services. And then this police said, I'm sorry. And Colonel Ho says, yes, that is a violation. And then further on, my lord, I went on to say that the police, by their very own admission in this trial, having allowed accused number 2 to be in possession of that phone up until the 6th of February, when allegedly Sergeant Mohula confiscated it from the accused, constituted an irregularity. Then the state stands up and says, this witness, he thinks, might not be in a position to answer that question. What is the basis of that objection? Whether the question is unfair, unfair in what way? Whether I'm badgering the witness in what way? Whether I'm siphoning an opinion from this witness, siphoning an opinion of what kind from this witness? Because it is also unfair for the state just to stand up and try to describe a cross-examination. Hence, I use the term surreptitiously trying to influence or to tell this witness how to answer this question in a particular way. I'm not so sure whether I need to proceed now.
We don't want to do that. What counsel is suggesting that the police deliberately allowed the accused number 2 to keep it going. That was the
I
basic.
did not say deliberately. I say the state, actually I use the term police, which is the state, in its own admission in this trial, was in contravention of this very same order that they are saying if you contravene it, it's an irregularity. Now I am saying the state, in their own admission, by virtue of the fact that they are alleging that the phone at all material times after the arrest of accused number 2 has always been in possession of accused number 2, it's a violation of that standing order. Now the state says this witness is not in a position to answer that question, unless the state is insinuating that this witness's IQ is very low.
Okay, so Mzansi, that was Nisi, okay? You saw how everything went. He was able to fend for himself. The judge allows it. Everything goes well, even though Baloyi was really trying to throw Nisi under the bus, but, quite gently. We know Baloyi is a very, learned colleague, okay? He's very learned and he's very smart, very sneaky. But it turns out Nisi said, will use the very English to demonstrate that there is nothing wrong with what I said. And this is how I said it. I didn't say it that way. This is how I said it. So what is the problem? Unless you insist. House has a low IQ. And for that reason, even House himself burst out laughing. So yeah, there it is. Now, let's watch NGOMEZULU's infamous moment. And then let's find out what the differences are. But before we get into it, remember to like this video because it helps the channel grow. Thank you.
I'm being accused by Mr. MNGOMEZULU of descending into the arena. Law told you I'll never do anything. It is not permitted by the law. Now listen to what the law says about me. Section 167. The court may examine any witness or person in attendance. A person consent if his evidence appears to the court essential to the just decision of the case. What I was doing, that evidence according to this witness, you put it to him that in his statement, he never mentions the 2 cell phones, right? And when he wanted to respond, you said, no, you're no longer interested. And according to me, those 2 cell phones are material to this case. That's why I was using this. I want this witness to testify about that. He's being re-examined. He's being examined by me in terms of section 167, because I think that evidence of this person concerned who tells on this date proper for me to examine him and to find out, because this evidence is essential to the just decision of the case. I'm not descending into any case. The law entitles me to do that.
May I respond?
No, you don't have to respond. Why do you want to respond? No, you don't have to respond. You've already said me, I descend to the arena. And I'm telling you I don't. I'm doing it in terms of section 167.
It's me who made such a submission. I want to support it. With all fairness, if the court quoted section 186, now I want to correct the court. Taking from the maxim, jus dicere non facere, jus dicere non dare. My duty is to interpret and apply the law. The court, these provisions deal with a situation where the court is empowered to examine, not to examine at the time the defense is busy. This misinterpretation.
Let's listen to what it says. Nothing like that. It says the court may at any stage of criminal proceedings, any stage, whether you're examining or not, because it says it's when he examines. There's nothing like that. At any stage. Let's give it to you.
Allegation made of recent fabrication. The state is in any case going to take up that statement with
In one part, we see a very understanding, learned, fair, impartial judge. And on the other part, we see a highly emotional, overreactional, in my opinion, judge. This is in the same week, guys, in the same week. Is this multiple personality disorder? What is going on? Why is what happens for the goose? What was it that Ramosipili said? He said, what is good for the gander is also good for the goose. Why is one treated one way and not the other? Is there favoritism in Judge Ratta's courthouse? Is it an impartial representation of the South African judicial system? Let me know in the comment section down below your thoughts. But let me know as well what you think about Baloyi in both versions, because Baloyi is the king here, okay? Baloyi is the problem, okay? Baloyi is the guy who's cooking, okay? He has a lot to cook and he needs to feed a nation, okay? The nation needs to buy the story. That's it from me, Mzansi. Let me know in the comment section down below what you think. I'll catch you in the comment section. But remember, before you leave, if you've made it this far, you're definitely part of the VIP gang. Thank you so much. Remember to like, comment, and subscribe because we absolutely love it. We'll catch you where? On our next upload. And after heading out to the polls, was there any change? Do you think there's going to be any change? Are we in a new South Africa? It's going to be the same South Africa. Let me know, when was the last time you had load shedding? I want to see something. I want to see if it's going to pick right back up or if we are still safe. Let me know in the comment section down below. That's it from me. Thank you so much. Catch you on my next upload.